What's going on, everybody? And we are here with a spoilercast for Red Dead Redemption 2 on the WiseGuy channel. I'm here with my guest, Trigun 411. Say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Trigun 411 in the building, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah, your wife gonna come get your
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. About to get my ass beat off.
And with Lady Infamous,
Hey everybody, this is me, Lady Infamous 415 from Grown Woman Gaming. Let's do this damn thing.
who it's been a long time since we did a podcast together, hasn't it? Jeez. What was it? Me and you, because I think
we did we did one with
Abel.
Yes, me, you, Abel, and Big Fry, I believe.
Hey, shout out to Abel and Big Fry for real.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. That's when I was a puppy.
Okay.
And now look at her. She's just like blowing up all over the place.
Hey, the big dog. Hell yeah.
I'm not a big dog. I'm just not a puppy. I'm just not a puppy yet. I'm not a puppy no more. I'm not a big dog at all.
Okay. So we are going to discuss what has been called the game of the generation.
By some.
Thank you. By some. Red Dead Redemption 2. First, I just want to get you guys overall impressions of it. So we're gonna let the lady go first.
Okay.
How did you feel about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Oh my god. I thoroughly enjoyed the game, all in all. The thing about it is, the story is. I'm a story-based girl, so if you hook me with a good story, I'm with it. And with Arthur Morgan and the starting of the demise of the gang, you can see the deteriorations between the relationships of particular characters in the game. You feel me? So with that in mind, it's hard to play the game at times. For me, it was hard for me to play because I know, like by chapter 3, I know he was full of shit. I knew Dutch was full of shit. He told us to move. He told us we're gonna go get this money. We try to go get this money. Something happens. It's people starting to get killed, and I'm like, in the life of me, like my player intuition is like, yo, you can't fuck with this. But you have to play it like it is, and just to see the downfall of what happened to once known, a family that was getting money. I enjoyed the story. As far as the gameplay, whoever designed that game was awesome. The album, the soundtrack to the game, amazing. I wish personally that they would have more sound, like more music in the game, because like if you go into camp, just your music's off, and then when you leave camp, you hear a little bit of the music sometimes, but it slightly fades away and come back. I wish there was more. The only downside of this game is the shooting mechanics and the search mechanics. There's another thing as well, but let me get to it. The search I don't know what was it maybe is a sensitivity issue, but every time I would try to search for something like I'm in a house and I try to search for in a cabinet and it says a pack of cigarettes. I try to go get the cigarettes. I have to like hold down, X just to get it. You know what I mean? It should have been a little simpler way to do that. Also, I feel they should have refreshed the shooting mechanics because it felt very GTA 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Sometimes I'll shoot you, I won't kill you. That really threw me off sometimes. And the money system too. I was fortunate. I knew some things, so I didn't know.
You cheated. Hold on, you cheated. You had a lot of money.
She hacked. She out here hacking. She out here, lady out here hacking.
No. Look, I did not cheat it. Okay, I exploited a glitch in the game. If that's what you chose
she's
to
found
do,
a loophole in the system.
Look, check it. It made me appreciate the game more because I didn't have to worry about bounty hunting, collecting, doing side missions. I didn't have to worry about all that. My focus was strictly for the story, and that's what threw me in. I really enjoyed it. You gotta be committed to play this game. This ain't no 8-hour game. Okay.
So lady was rolling through the game talking about money ain't a thing, baby. Let's get it.
Hard when I saw
she's like, money ain't nothing to me, baby. Let's get it. Let's get on this horse and ride out.
No, how you just gonna do me like that? How you gonna do me like that?
Megan just put you out there.
Yes, he did. Yo, look.
Oh man,
look,
too funny.
Look, everybody was eating, but
hey.
It's a long game. It's not just a video game. It's a journey. And after I played it, I did shed some tears towards the end. And I did not a lot of games makes me shed tears. Not a lot of games makes me think about what game I just played last night, you know? So
that's real.
But game of the generation? No. As much as I love Red Dead Redemption and what they did, it is not the game of the generation because there was just too much. The game of the generation, quote unquote, is different now. How the video game industry has become. We can talk about that later, but I didn't want to feel like I was rambling too much.
No, you good.
We were talking a little bit earlier about what game defined a generation, and some people, I've seen, and I witness it because I be on Twitter a lot. They be like, "Hey, Red Dead is the game of the generation," and I'm like, "There's too much. There's the way how games is now is not towards more. It's more towards multiplayer." More towards online action, and make sure more social media aspects, marketing, all that is it's important now.
Yeah.
As much as in my heart that game that I just played with Red Dead 2, I enjoyed the shit out of it. But I believe games like Fortnite, I believe games as Overwatch were the games of the generation because it made more people play video games. It made the gaming industry a real, like, in a magnifying glass. There's a free to play game and everybody's playing it.
Hey, and shout out to Drake. Holla.
Drake did help a little.
Yeah.
Overwatch Dead, I played it last night. Come on, don't be a hater. I played it last night.
This man, shout out to my man Sai coming through. Now you think I'm a troll, he an ultimate troll. So shout out to Sai, crazy ass.
So I'm those two games made an impact for the generation. You know what I mean? And that's my opinion on it. That's it.
There you go.
All right. Trigun, you up?
All right, real quick. I didn't even get to plug this, and lady mentioned, she back when she was a puppy and now she done growed up. Listen, your boy Trigun, your boy young dog looking for them kibbles and bits. So I'm just coming up, baby. Just started my Friday Night Gaming podcast. Shout out to my host Sai. You can follow us at Friday Night Gaming Podcast on Twitter. You can follow your boy on Twitter at Trigun4848. And show me some love. We got Twitch / Trigun411. Show me some love. I'm young in this thing, trying to come up. Real quick, my thoughts on Red Dead.
Before you go, you need to plug your stuff, lady, as well.
Yeah.
And just to let you guys know, all of their links are in the description.
Okay. Well, AKA the best thing on a Saturday morning. Grown Women Gaming, we be live every Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, noon Eastern. I live at Twitter now, so you can always check me on Twitter, lady_infamous30. And I am a Twitch affiliate at Twitch at lady_415.
Hey, yeah, check it out. Fire. Real quick. And we go live bi-weekly. We have a new podcast actually called Catch 24 sports topics in 24 minutes. We just did our pilot episode last night, so make sure you check us out. Just follow the Friday Night Gaming Twitter. That's a one-stop shop for all of our stuff. Red Dead Redemption 2. Listen, I love Red Dead Redemption 1. I actually had to put it down and come back to play it. Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm going to tell you straight off top. first 8 hours of the game, I fell asleep during 7 of those hours. That's facts.
Oh, wow.
The game, yeah. Now, not dead ass though. I'm not even trolling. I actually fell asleep. Yo, them winter missions when you start off the game and you're in the mountains, I was on that horse like, oh, we gotta go hunting. Like, all right, fam. Yo, we gotta move to the next spot. All right, 30 minutes later, I'm like, I woke up on my horse just chilling, right? And then I had to brush him because he was dirty. So, like, oh man, I fell asleep multiple times. Now, my thoughts on the game. Listen, it's a true love story. At first, Red Dead came through. I was looking forward to it, and then at the first, I didn't want to play it because it was boring as shit. So then I played it. I let the story develop because I'm a narrative dude. Like Lady mentioned, she's a story person. I'm really into the story. I'm an old school gamer. I'm not a big multiplayer head. I love a good narrative. And Red Dead 1 to me was a good narrative. So I was hoping Red Dead 2 would be a good narrative. And at first it really wasn't. I know they were trying to build a backstory. They were trying to do that slow roll and kind of build into something like, the crescendo it. But like at the same time, it didn't do it for me. So Cy and I were both playing it simultaneously. He fell asleep a couple times. I fell asleep a couple times. And it was just like, what the hell are we doing? And finally, honestly, it was probably like 15 to 20 hours in. Once you got to the tail end of chapter 2 into chapter 3, that's when the game gets good. So I'm telling you now, like, you got all these young people, ADHD, all this stuff. I'm telling you that, they dropped the game. If you look at the percentage of people that bought the game versus the percentage of people who finished it, like, I think it's in like the 20 percentile. Like, it's really low. And young people now and new gamers, they're getting on Fortnite instant kills, getting on Apex Legends instant kills. They getting on Red Dead 2, and they're like, fam, what action that though. So like, I understand why people didn't finish this game. It started off hella slow, and I was kind of shocked, but I knew from Red Dead 1, because Red Dead 1 was kind of similar, I knew that it would eventually pick up, and it did in between like 2 and 3. And, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it picked up from my perspective between like 2 and 3. And then it got good, and then I could actually get into it, because at first I felt like I was roaming around. And I ain't had a money connect, so your boy had to scrounge and do what he could, to get that money.
I mean, it'd be like that. Not everybody can get the plug.
Hey, I ain't know but like they say, if you know, and Lady knew, so hey, she got it. But listen, I thought I was walking around like aimlessly looking for things to do, doing kind of like random side missions, and it didn't really connect it until 2 and 3. And I understand they were trying to build up Dutch, and also it was a prequel. So, it kind of, those kind of things, it is what it is. You kind of know the eventuality of the ending, so you kind of can see where it's going. But at the same time, I felt like I was wandering, and I felt like there wasn't a purpose to it. But then 2 and 3, it kind of hooked me. Once it hooked me, I was good. I played it. I loved it after 2 and 3. I will say, and we'll get into this on the particulars, the gameplay mechanics, some of the gameplay mechanics straight up trash. Like I was running up to talk to people, ended up shooting them in the head. I'm like, my bad, cuz like I ain't even mean to do that to you, but the interaction button and the aim button is the same button. So like, fam, I just shot you in the head, my fault. Like, and those are the kind of things, like the horse. The fact that you had to brush your horse, feed your horse, and clean your gun every 10 seconds. Like, come on, fam. Some of those cutscenes riding the horse about 20 to 30 minutes deep. Like, I actually got up, going to the bathroom, cooked up some eggs and cheese and came back. Like, come on, man. Like, some of those joints were way too long. There's a lot of good things. Like, the narrative was off the hook. And spoiler alert, transferring from Arthur to John, that was dope. But I don't want to ramble on, but those are my thoughts. The first 20 hours of the game, trash. After that, game was fire. But game of the gen, I need y'all to stop that. Y'all gotta stop that. How was it game of the gen when it wasn't game of the year? Thoughts? Like, that's my question. You know what I mean? So those are my thoughts on RDR2 in general.
Okay, I'm gonna try to be as brief and as fair as possible.
Okay.
Because game of the generation, no, hell no. Game of the year, definitely hell no. In fact, from a personal standpoint, it's number 4 on the list of games that came out last year. Don't act like it's one of the best.
Damn.
It's the top game. No, it's number 4 on that list. And I feel like there's something else out there that's much better in some aspects. Look, the game is really, really good. The story is phenomenal. It's great storytelling. Like Trigun said, after you get past a certain point. That's one of my biggest issues with this game is the pacing is horrible. Horrible pacing. It takes forever to actually get to the heart of the story. That whole beginning part, like pretty much up until you leave the first area, the game is just like dragging. And even then it drags on until you get to the fake New Orleans. I forget what it's called.
Saint Denis. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, like Lemoyne. When you get to Lemoyne, it is fake New Orleans. I mean, come on.
Nah, it is though. Real rap. It is
straight up fake New Orleans. But once you get to like Lemoyne and Saint Denis, that's when like everything starts to really, really pop off. Once like your boy gets shot in the head, that's when it really goes nuts.
I'm sorry, some of those shooting like when you get like a headshot, and it hits the head and it slows motion on you.
Oh yeah, and it shows that close up, right?
Yeah. Joe, I had a slow motion. I know this is jumping ahead in the game, but during the that train thing when you're on the train and you got to get the Gatling gun. Oh, I'm like shooting at somebody, and I hit somebody in the head, and they showed that shit slow motion, and you just see his head just fly the fuck apart. I'm like, God,
real talk. Don't y'all feel like nasty? I'm nasty as hell on this aim, right? Like, you be feeling hype, like, that headshot though. Oh man.
Yeah, it is hype. I mean, story wise, it's great. Gameplay mechanics. It's a Rockstar game. I'm sorry, y'all. Rockstar has horrible game mechanics. That includes GTA. Y'all can't fight me on that because I'm not gonna.
This man really gonna slander GTA 5? Oh man.
Okay, look. It was good when it was good, but it has its downfalls.
The shooting in the GTA is like slightly better than the shooting in Red Dead.
Oh wow.
That says something because that shooting in GTA 5 is horrible. So Rockstar is not good with gameplay mechanics. The horse stuff, I actually like petting the horse for some reason.
I took
care of my horse like all the time. I've maxed out my level. I got the trophy for that shit. For bonding.
Megan's the horse petting simulating God.
Hey, basically, you need me to tend your farms.
The shooting mechanics in Red Dead 2. First of all, let's talk about that input lag. Let's talk about how I pressed right trigger and the bullet came out 6 minutes later, though. Like, let's talk. Like, by the time the bullet came out, dude was gone. Like, the shooting mechanics were the worst. The mechanics in the game for shooting, horrifying. Like, I was like, fam, what?
I had the same issues with you. It's like if I would go on like a side mission, try to save somebody. When I'd go to aim, it'd automatically lock on that person and kill them before I could do anything. It's like, so I just failed.
Hell yeah.
Like, what is going on? But the story is so good. It's like once you get past the slow part and the story starts to pick up, you're stuck. And that's the thing. It's one of those things that's a very slow burn. And if you can get past the slow part, once everything starts to ramp up, it's an amazing story. But like you said, if you got ADD or something, you gone.
Yeah.
But if you can like stay just long enough to get to that like really like good part, it gets really, really good because it has really, really good characters, like very memorable characters. Like Sadie, that's my girl. Red Dead Redemption 3, she needs to be the star.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna be a Red Dead 3?
Yeah, they're gonna. It's Rockstar. I mean, it'll be 20 years before it come out, but it'll be a Red Dead
Redemption. Hold up. Who's it gonna follow? Is it gonna follow the son?
It has to do Sadie. No, I want Sadie. I don't want Jack because it's too far into the 20th century by the time Jack is in. Because you got to remember. I don't know if you remember when Red Dead.
I don't even remember nothing. Yeah,
it ended around 1910.
Okay.
That's when technology and stuff is starting to take over. So you can't necessarily do a Western because what is he gonna do? He's gonna be like riding down in this like Ford T model, hunting people. It's just like it's like nah. At that point, like we about to get to World War I and all that. No, I don't think it would be good to do it with Jack. But if you can go back and follow Sadie, I would love to do that because Sadie is bad. I love her.
Shout out, by the way, shout out to women everywhere. Women's History Month for sure. Sadie was badass as dog. The way she was stabbing dudes though.
Her evolution.
I don't want no ridiculous smoke. and I'm a big motherfucker. I'm 260 pounds. I don't want no smoke with Sadie whatsoever.
She wasn't scared of nobody.
For real. She was about that life, no questions. She was about that life.
Yeah, actually, she was probably the best character in the game to me, like hands down. But overall, good game, not game of the generation. And like I said, it's not even like top 3 of 2018 for me, but that's just me.
Where would you put it? Where would you put it? So you're putting. What do you got on a list of games that came out this year? How would you have, and Lady too, how would you guys rank Red Dead?
All right, for me,
okay, go ahead.
My ranking, and I did a video about this, but my ranking is actually God of War, Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, then Red Dead.
Man, I ain't even play that.
Man, what?
Listen, I'm an Assassin's Creed. See, this is the problem. I'm an Assassin's Creed fan. I'm trying to catch up on all the series, though. That's why I play Odyssey.
So we talking about games that we enjoyed, the past year or the past?
That came out last year.
Like what games came out in 2018? How do you rank Red Dead? Like Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human, God of War. Where do you rank Red Dead 2 on that list?
Oh, I'm gonna have to say. Oh, that's tough. Red Dead 1, Detroit Become Human 2, God of War 3.
Funny because Detroit's my number 5.
I'm sorry?
Detroit's my number 5, yeah.
Yeah, I ain't talking about I didn't even talk about Spider-Man. I ain't worried about Spider-Man. I ain't played it. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan.
Not lady.
I would say as a game.
This is what I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't even mess with Spider-Man like that, right? Like my boy Sai was like, play this Spider-Man, dog. I'm like, nah, fam, I'm good. I don't want to see no dude in tights. I'm good with it. I jumped and I was trolling Megan's ass too for real because Megan's was like, Spider-Man is fire. I'm like, nah, I don't even do that Spider-Man nonsense. I ain't trying to play that Batman Arkham clone. Lady, I got on Spider-Man. Blew my mind.
Okay,
blew my mind right out the water.
Are you talking? Okay, so what you saying about a rank? You talking about like a numeral rank, like a number rank, like
like your
9.5, 8, 7, and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like if you're top even, 5 or top 3.
Yeah, like what?
Like that's. I mean, there's my top 3 because everything else.
You saying Red Dead is better than everything else that came out last year?
Yeah. Detroit Become Human was close. I'm telling you, I was rooting for Detroit Become Human. Everything
what's
else.
My man name? Who's that dude?
Connor.
The dude from what's that show? The hospital joint, Grey's Anatomy. That Jesse Williams. Yeah, that dude was in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So every other game that I played then was like an older game or a game that's like an online multiplayer. I didn't buy. I think I bought Far Cry 5, but that had game bug and glitches, so I don't even talk about it. So Call of Duty, just Call of Duty. It's like normal shit.
Lady, you gotta play Spider-Man though. Real talk, you gotta.
What you mean? No, I don't. No, I
would say it's a good story. It's a very good story.
The game is fire, lady. I'm telling you.
When the game is free or somebody gives me the game, I might play.
Lady,
I'm not spending my money on it.
Hold on, lady. I got a proposition for you. Check it out, right?
Okay.
No. Just listen. Hear me out. I know you got the plug in. Listen. We'll make this bet right now on WiseGuy channel. Listen.
No, why? I don't like bets. I'm not a gambling woman.
It ain't even no bet. It works out for you.
Yeah, he's gonna work out for you. I'm gonna
work this out for you. You buy the game, right? If you don't buy the game, hit me up I'll make sure Megas give you the money for it. Deal?
No, I
didn't do that shit.
Look, fam, I ain't even gonna do the homie like that. I'm good. I ain't gonna do the homie like that.
Oh
I
man,
was get gifted to you though, for real. So you can see because it is a really good
Spider-Man. Listen, I can't, and I don't even like Spider-Man. The game was crazy.
No, but Detroit, if Red Dead was garbage, it would have been Detroit Become Human. It was a really good story.
Side said Detroit was his mind at a part in the game, and this I didn't play it yet, so he said at a part in the game, his mind was like completely blown.
Oh, you haven't played it?
Nah, I haven't played Detroit.
Oh man, you need to play it.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to play it
because I would like to see where your story goes because everybody gets a different story. I don't know.
Yeah, with the decision tree, right?
Yeah. I fucked up. Like, oh my god, I wish I could say what I did. But I fucked up big time.
Yeah, nah. Yo, how about this? We do when Lady plays Spider-Man, I'll play Detroit. Hey, facts, let's get it done, baby. All right, we got it.
Can you repeat that? Repeat that. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
Oh man, nah. But listen, I here's my ranking. Right, God of War, my man. Come here, boy. Yo, my man Kratos though. Yo, that's my game of the year confirmed. Number 2, Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Number 3, oh damn. See, I ain't even play Detroit like that, and I didn't even play Odyssey. I guess I would throw Red Dead turned me off so much though. Those first 15 hours,
it's a commitment. It's a commitment. You really got to commit to the game.
Nah, I know what you're saying, but the first 15 hours, because I have limited time during that time period. I was only like gaming like 2-3 hours a week, and so when I would pick that game up, I'm like, yo, I'm wasting my time because it was boring as hell, bro. Like
you can't just do a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I almost put the game down, and I don't put games down, but that game it turned me off so much at the beginning. Like you said, but like Lady was saying, it is a commitment. And see, here's my problem, Lady, and I know you put it first. I respect your choice, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I can never put that first because of that reason. And if a game turns me off that much, I mean, I pushed through and I did finish it, no doubt. But when a game turns you off that much in the beginning, like, hey, come on, Rockstar, y'all could have done better.
Man,
like,
y'all should be talking about Anthem. Y'all should be talking about Anthem.
Look,
if we got to 2019, Anthem trash.
If we got to 2019
I'm sorry. Okay,
we would not have Anthem on any list at this point. Anthem is okay.
Hey, listen, Anthem, let me get that refund, fam. Hey.
They said they're not doing it, fam.
They said no. Real quick, because everybody was frustrated.
Everybody's like, hey, I don't got my receipt. Can I get that? Like they do at Walmart, just show up with the merchandise. Like, hey, let me get that.
Man, it's just like I said. I played Red Dead 1 first of all, so I was already invested.
What you like better?
Red Dead 1.
Really?
Because the story.
Yeah.
You just don't know how you played Red Dead 1 before?
Yeah, I played it. Yeah, man, when it dropped, I played it.
Okay, so you know I don't know about you, but I felt real good when I shot Ross in the river. You know, when Jack shot him. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah.
And that was the end of the game. I'm like, that's it. And I'm like, okay, I like that. I mean, it still had the side missions. Now, see, I had the plug for Red Dead 1, so your girl had to do all the side missions.
Oh man, you was grinding.
I was grinding so hard in that game, but I enjoyed it.
See, and that you don't think Red Dead 2 to me, it let me down. You don't feel like the game dragged. Come on, Meg. You don't feel like the game dragged on? No, I mean the story. Listen, the story was beautiful. The game to me, it started off slow as hell, almost to the point where I had to put it down. But then it picked up. But there was some lulls though. Like there was some times when I was like, "Hey, fam."
Well, you know what I think it was though, because I was thinking about like that in Red Dead 1, and it's the scope of the game. Like, shout out to Rockstar for making this incredibly huge realistic world. But I think what we've all discovered is that we don't really want to live that type of life in a video game. I don't know about you, but outside of like the visual effects of the West and stuff like that, I don't want to travel like they did back then.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Taking fucking forever to go from town to town. Like I would probably have shot myself in the head if I had to go back in time and live in the West and had to get on a goddamn horse to go. Like, I'm like,
nah, fam. Like, I ain't gonna go that far.
And then you got like fucking like coyotes and shit attacking you on the side and all that shit. Random of like, yo, I'm not trying to sleep on the dirt.
Yo, did any of y'all?
I like modern technology too much.
Did any one of y'all run up on that clan meeting though?
No, I didn't. I never got to that.
I got a clip. I had clipped that on Twitch. I was like, my homegirl was watching. He was like, I told her, Sharice, clip that real quick.
Yo,
I hid behind a tree. I was loading up. I was reloading all my weapons. I was getting the muzzle tops ready. And that's what I did. I shot like 3 muzzle tops into the whole crowd. I had to do it for the culture. For the culture.
You had to. Yo, you made it. You killed everybody though?
In the clan meeting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn. Okay. I see you. Yo, I pulled, maybe I went to a wrong meeting, or maybe I'm just trash at the game. I pulled up to that meeting. There was like at least 15 of them. Yo, I said, nah, fam, for the culture. I ran up in that bitch, pulled out my shotgun, caught 3 dudes in the face, and then they got me. But I was running up in that thing. I was dying on that. No,
I hid behind a tree and threw dynamite.
Well, yeah, nah, you played it smart. You played it. My anger though. I saw them white sheets. I was like, nah, fam, not today. not in this type of America.
Not in my gameplay. Not in my gameplay.
You didn't talk to them because you know there's a part, like for those who don't know, you know there's a scenario that plays out in there where you can offer them a black person, right?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, y'all don't know that?
Oh man.
Yes. For those who don't know,
I want a refund.
Talk to them. They can fucking ask you to bring them somebody for their like thing. And apparently you can bring them a brother to fucking lynch.
And you know what? They didn't even have a chance to say hi. They didn't even have a chance to say
I saw them sheets and I saw red. As a matter of fact, the red must have been, a couple of them had on that MAGA hat though. Anyway, I rolled up in there and I just tried to kill them all. I just got murdered. But I did it for the culture though.
I did it for the culture.
That's facts. I'm glad somebody got all of them. But here's the thing. Did y'all, let me ask you a question. They spent detail wise, right? There were 30 different types of fish. Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't do all that hunting, all that. I did some side missions, but I didn't explore the game and put 200 hours in. Did y'all do all of that? Because I feel like they spent money and invested time where it was. You didn't have to have over 200 species of animals from me. I would have rather you beefed up the first half of the game rather than spend the money and dedicate those programmers and designers to creating 200 species of animals and 30 different types of fish. How did y'all feel about those little details? Did y'all dive in, or do you think it was worth it, or you think they should have invested in another area?
I think that it didn't make or break me. It really didn't. But I think it's a good aspect if you just want to step off the beaten path and not do no side missions or not do no main story modes. You want to chill and fish. I've seen plenty of people post up and just chill by the water trying to fish, listening to some music.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't have that kind of time. Like I'm trying to get my money up. I'm trying to get to the next mission.
I understand that, but see, I didn't have that problem. So
yeah, nah. See, it's so for me, again, it's a difference of perspective. I have limited time based on my family structure and whatever's going on. So I'm trying to get to the shit. So like for me, the 30 different types of fish really wasn't. It wasn't a necessity for me. Like I would have rather them take those resources and allocate them towards beefing up the first half and doing it like that. I mean, I don't know. I guess it all depends on where you coming from,
I don't mind that stuff. I like I said, it's a very, very detailed thing. And it doesn't bother me that if you want to go do that stuff or that they have that stuff available as an option. My only problem with their whole detailing was, like I said, the travel system sucked. that fast travel, like the fast travel system wasn't even a fast travel system.
Man,
yeah,
where? I know where. I'm just being over.
But I know what you mean, because it's like, yeah, I click on that map to go someplace, and like you were saying, Trigun, you got to sit through a 5-minute cutscene.
Yo,
so it's like, okay, fine. I don't have to do it myself, but I still got to watch it. How's that a fast travel system?
Let me tell y'all. I was streaming this shit. Let me tell y'all when I got crazy tight, right? I opened up the fast travel shit. I was trying to go to a city. Wifey had called me. I looked away. I clicked on a city across the map that I wasn't trying to go to. Got out to that bitch. Had no way to get back except riding back on a horse, bro. I was not only did I have to sit through that 5-minute cutscene to get to that place in the fucking map, I had to wait. I had to ride my fucking horse all the way back to the original spot to go back. Oh man,
the stagecoach shit. Even that you have to like watch. Like,
I was paying. I was like, I'm not right. Where I'm at fucking Strawberry. They want me to go to San Denis. I'm like, bruh, I'm not riding this shit. I got a stagecoach. No problem. I had no problem sitting through a 5-minute cutscene instead of me smashing on A trying to get from one side to the other.
God.
Yeah, I can't. Then you got the random people like trying to ambush you and shit like that. Like the fucking like racist like when you get to the end and you get to those like crazy ass like motherfuckers who skin people alive and shit.
The hill. I call them the hill people.
Right, like leave me the fuck alone. Like I was riding along and all of a sudden a tree crashes in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And shit exploding. They drop trees to trap me in that bitch. And I'm like, yo, I'm like a minute away from the base and you're gonna pull
that's
Go
real.
ahead.
Yo, I remember one time I was riding, right? I think it was at night. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, 15 red dots were in front of me. I said, oh shit. I turned around dumb fast, tried to get away. They just shot me in the back. I was like, nah, fam. Shit was wild. Like, how did 15 out of nowhere 50? And I didn't have the dough, so I never paid my bounties. That's probably why.
Oh shit!
That's probably why.
God, I made a clip of this because the bounty system, I hate it. I hate that fucking bounty system, yo.
Yeah,
I swear to God, like when you get like a bounty for doing dumb shit. My first bounty I was in, I think it was it Strawberry? Wherever the town it is where you got drunk with Lenny.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was actually dope. Right? That was dope. That was a dope mission.
I was in that town and I like walked up to a horse. Like I walked up behind the horse and stopped because I was streaming. I had to like look at something on my phone. Damn. And I accidentally hit the button for punch, and I punched the horse. The horse kicks the shit out of me, knocks me halfway across town. Some dude saw that and ran to the police. All of a sudden, I got cops coming. Like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
like, I get a bounty for animal abuse. Not only that, you had 15 cops chasing me out of the town. I had to run to the town, like getting shot up and shit like that. And then once I finally escaped, I couldn't get back to the town to get the bounty. I take a camp, I sleep, I wake up. All of a sudden, I hear, "You're dead now, boy." I look behind, dude standing right behind me, sleep in the tent. Shoot, ready, pointing a gun at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
I get like mobbed by a whole mob. And then a dog came. Then like the last time I had a bounty, I'm in a place and I'm looking for stuff. All of a sudden, dogs come out of nowhere and start eating my ass. And people shooting me. Like, what the fuck? No, that bounty system's, pay your bounties.
Man, one time.
That shit ASAP.
Man, look, I didn't have no problems with no bounties. I was like, yo, I got a $200 bounty.
Come on, me and Megan's the common folk now, lady. Come on now.
Okay, what I didn't like though, because like there are people be like when you riding through the world, right? You have people, right, saying, "Oh my God, I need help me," or "Oh my God," just like distress calls, right? So in the beginning, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help you, and so I help like one person out and another person out. They're like, "Oh, thank you," you get your honor up. But one time, I helped somebody and he tried to rob me, and this was early in the game. I was like, "Nah, fam," I stabbed him so hard. After that day,
lady was on her Sadie shit though.
Yeah, I had to.
Hell yeah. Yo.
After that, I everybody that rolled by,
Yeah.
they was like, yeah, I didn't listen to him. But it was this one time, right, that it was this white dude that kidnapped, I guess he kidnapped a slave. And
Yeah.
she was like,
Sister.
yo,
Yeah, yeah.
let
I
me
seen.
go, let me go. Stop. And he was like, you know, I like it rough. And I stopped.
Oh,
I turned around. I said, no, fam, I can't let that slide.
yeah. Can't let that go.
I can't lie. Anytime I saw like a black person being held up in the cage or something, I was like, yep, I gotta turn around and I gotta bust these cops. Like, I'm sorry. Because it was always like one time they had a lady and she was like, yo, I was just trying to feed my kids. And I was, y'all wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, you know what though? Like what lady was saying, how she pulled up and dude tried to rock. Yo, so I pulled.
He was gonna rape her if I rode
yeah,
away.
nah, he really was though. He really was.
And I was like, I couldn't let that happen. So
nah,
I
hell
killed
nah.
him. I killed him, and then I rode her. She got on my horse, and I rode her all the way
back to
home.
the crib. Yeah. Nah, I played this one lady. She was chilling, and she was like, I need help. And I don't know what y'all were doing, but like I was trying to get my honor up to benefit, because somebody said you get more coins or guns or whatever with that.
Not only that though, but one thing a lot of people don't know is that your honor actually affects the story. And we'll get to that in a minute. Lady, I told you got the good in it, and that's probably why.
I did. I thought
good honor.
So my spirit animal was a deer.
I
thought so, because I heard that at the end you get your spirit animal, I guess, either a wolf or a deer.
That's why you got the deer, because your honor was high. Oh shit! Okay. I didn't even know that.
I didn't give a fuck, man.
Nah, I was trying to get my honor up, so I stopped. This white lady was on the side. Yo, I stopped to help her. Two dudes jumped out the bushes. I was like, "Hey, man!" I hit that. What's that joint called? That when it's time stops.
Oh, the dead eye.
I hit that dead eye. Clap, clap, clap. 3 of them. I'm like, "Nah, fam, we good." So every time I pulled up to help somebody, gun was out off top. Because I was trying to get my honor up, but that gun I had to pull a gun out off top because I'm not trying to get played. And then the next lady I did it to, she actually tried to play me. I shot her before she even finished talking.
Oh, really?
I was like, nah, we not playing them games, because I was trying to help people, but like I can't do that. You know, especially when you're getting robbed, especially I ain't have all the coins that I needed to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, no, I don't think money would made that big of a like. There's certain missions too that you got like big money off of, like certain robberies that you did.
Yeah.
Like if you were able to crack the safes really good when you did bank robberies, I was good at that. So we would end up with like $5,000, $10,000, and I would get a couple of thousand off that.
Damn,
you would be good if you could like do that really well, or if you were good like on the train robbery and all that. I ended up having money to where like when I was near the end, I was just giving everybody money to like go off and live a better life and stuff like that.
Oh, did y'all put the money? Did y'all build up the camp fully with the money in that ledger and shit?
I think I got everything. Yeah,
hell yeah, I got everything.
Oh,
Dutch was the last thing I put. I was like, yo, Dutch, you a bitch. I can't upgrade your camp.
Yo,
I didn't do Dutches. I didn't do Dutches. Yeah, fuck that.
No, but if you upgrade it, I think you get an achievement. So if you upgrade the camp,
I will be fine without that achievement.
Yo, tell me right now, both of y'all tell me right now, when y'all was in the warehouse and y'all had got caught by that dude and you seen Dutch dip, yo, I wanted to come out shooting.
All right, so let's go through the story. I'm glad you mentioned that, because let's go through the highlights.
I wanted to end Dutch right there, right now.
Yo, man, Dutch was
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, thank you, because how he did John.
Yo, he left John.
I mean, it was an interesting arc to see like him go crazy, because if you played the first one, you knew he was already fucked up and you were trying to go. But like to see him go from like in the beginning where you had that fucked up robbery and shit like that, and like he just kept saying, "Don't worry, we're gonna make this score and we're gonna do this and we're gonna see the promised land." And like as you kept going through this story, I just kept getting this feeling. I was like, "Yo, I know I played Red Dead 1 and I know he's gonna go crazy, but this made me really, really despise him, because it's like He promised all these people so much shit.
Nah, he really did though.
And he was
he sold them $1 in a dream.
Yeah,
he had the ultimate spit game. He had the ultimate spit game.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, he was like a cult leader and shit like that. It's like, you know, but and you can understand why these people would kind of follow him because they were all like people from broken places, like
like misfits,
you know,
kind of looking for opportunity.
People using them like what's her name, Tilly, like her brother got fucked up and shit like that, and this other gang was running them out of town, and this guy would like the guy.
The guy wouldn't leave her alone. Yeah,
he wouldn't leave her alone, so she was trying to escape that type of life, you know, and things like that. So it was like understandable because this guy's telling you, "I'm going to make sure everything's all right." When you're in a fucked up position, yeah, you're gonna go there because you're trying to get better. But he was just like pretty much for himself. When you look at it, like
nah, he was for himself the whole time. And at some point, you got to say to yourself, why are we still following dude? Like when dude, when they dipped and went to that crazy island and then came back and they was like, "Hey, Dutch," I'm like, "Fam, what? Like, why? Come on." Dutch just left y'all. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, no. He not only left you, he took all the money with him to go to that place. If you ever think about it, it's like, you with him as Arthur and all that, but I'm surprised somebody's like, why we got all the money? Why didn't we give people enough so they can like set themselves up in case we don't get back? Nah, he was like, we taking all the money, and then what happens to the money? The shit goes down on the ship.
Oh man,
yeah, that was fucked up.
I'm like, you had all the money. Oh my god, no. What I didn't like is in the part of the mission. I guess they was at I don't know. It was a river city, and they were going to, I think it was Cornwall on a boat. Am I right? And they found out who was the snitch. Right?
Yeah, for the poker game joint you talking about?
No, he told, what was his Makai, when the dudes told us that Micah was the snitch. That's the dude who told us that. And he shot him on the pier. If you guys remember the mission.
Oh.
They could have took that boat and left. But no, they wanted to do other shit. Dutch fucked all that shit up.
Oh, you talking about the mission with the Pinkerton detective dude?
I think that's what it was.
Yo, that joint blew my mind. He was like, "Yo, Micah, it wasn't." And why they smoke Dutch's girl like that though? Lady joint, the other lady, the cook or whatever.
I forget her name.
Yeah, she was
madam.
Like
I'm gonna call her madam.
Yeah, she was gangster with that shit. Yo, she pulled
up the rules. Blah,
yeah, all right. Everybody else trying to have a conversation. Like, no,
Dutch. I mean, the girl brought that on herself because she came in there mad because Dutch wasn't dicking her ass down. So she went to the bar and got drunk and got mad, and she was talking all that shit just to get him mad.
What was that movie? You know what that reminded me of? What was that movie where the girl, like, she was talking to dude, and then she was like, "That's why I'm fucking your best friend." And like he just like her hauled off and smacked her after that.
Yeah,
you kind of don't say shit like that.
Yeah,
you when they already
it was like, yo, I don't like you, but I'm gonna tell you I'm pregnant just to see how you gonna get
you don't do shit. You don't do that.
Nah, she got her ass clapped up for saying
she
that.
She got clapped up for getting all emotional because he wasn't doing what he was.
But lady, why that madam just pulled up and smoked her like nothing?
Because I didn't know at the time that Micah was the snitch. So Micah in the background ain't saying shit.
Nah, he ain't saying shit. He getting them coins from the Pinkertons and he's good.
At the time when she shot her, I'm like, yo, that's what you're supposed to do. Because
no questions.
I assume that she said what she said. She went talking to everybody about our business, and that's why you don't say shit like that in a gang, knowing that we've been like nomads, like gypsies and shit.
Now we family, loyalty over everything in that situation. No doubt.
Yeah, not only that, everything's tense. Y'all being chased, y'all being hunted, y'all got problems, all that. You already got tension between each other anyway. And she gonna come throw this shit, and it's like, yo, you causing more of the problems. Like
she picked the wrong time to be emotional.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you don't do that shit. You don't.
She might have. She
probably gasoline on the fire.
She probably should have went in Dutch tent and pulled him over to the side, like, "Hey, player, listen." Man,
exactly.
That's wild.
Miss Grimshaw, that's her name.
Yeah, Miss Grimshaw.
She was real out here in these streets.
Yeah,
Yo,
she was.
extra down. That's why when like it got to the end, when you all in the face off and you found out like Micah cheat like was the one.
Yeah, that was a wild
when
face.
she found out like Dutch betrayed John, she like was like, yo, she just switched up real quick. She's like, oh, for real? She pulled out that shot. He was like, she was about to cut Dutch down.
Yeah, for real, she really was.
If they weren't talking so much, she probably would have killed him. Because
yeah, that joke was crazy.
It was wild. Like it was a lot of like really good moments in that game. That's the thing. Once you get past that slow part and you start to get to Lemoyne and all that, like when you working for both the families and you think you plan them and shit like that, and then all of a sudden you in town after that like botched robbery and like homeboy Sean, the one you saved. Like I was fucked up over the Sean shit.
Yeah,
all that to go save him and shit like that, you know, keep him from the Pinkertons killing him. And like you just chilling in town, walking, and all of a sudden his head flies apart. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
That was wild.
And like they just like everybody knew, like, and that's the thing about Dutch and his whole plans. They weren't that good because it's like, I'm gonna play these people like because they dumb. Clearly they dumb because and all of that. Nah, player, they weren't dumb. They ran that shit for a long time. They can't be dumb if they control the whole town. You know?
But Dutch plan was always horrible, but he was so smooth with that talk game that he convinced everybody to just rock with him. Yo, the moment I knew Dutch was gone, like completely gone, when dude who was that Italian dude,
the Saint
Denis Italian leader. They got him on a boat and he started talking shit to Dutch, talking about you ain't shit, motherfucker. And Dutch just lost it, clapped his ass.
Yeah, no.
That's when I was like, yeah, Dutch gone. He gone.
Yeah, no. Dutch, he was fucked up. Like, Dutch just got, like Arthur, like sitting up there, it's like, yo, what are we, like, I'm trying to, like, reason with all y'all. Like, you got Micah here hyping him, which I hated fucking Micah. I was so glad Micah went out at the end. Like,
oh hell yeah!
I'm mad that it was Dutch that killed him.
Me too. I wanted to kill his ass so bad, bro.
Because I guess but it kind of made sense because it made you understand why it was hard for John to like even after all of that. Even though if I was John, I would have been like, "Fuck you!" Like, thanks for killing Micah, but I'm gonna put a bullet in your ass because you left me to die.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, no, y'all all need to die because I wouldn't have let Dutch walk off. He was not walking off at that end. He would have died right there. There would have been no Red Dead Redemption 1 because he left your ass. He fucking let you sit there to get like got by the cops.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. He had no loyalty whatsoever.
I was so tight at Micah. I screen capped the picture with his face blown off. Shit was wild. I think I posted it on Twitter actually.
Yeah, he deserved what he got, especially after like you get to the end.
Well, you also see the thing about the story to me that didn't make as much sense is like, do y'all feel like Arthur was gonna? I thought he was going to dip out before it got too long. Like he stayed. Like the moment in the warehouse when Dutch saw him get caught and he walked out. I thought it was going to be popping from then on, but Arthur kind of like stayed low key with it and didn't really agree with Dutch from that point on, but like he didn't break away from him. And I guess Arthur was like loyalty to the end, but at the same time, I feel like he wanted to bounce earlier, but obviously
his loyalty was his downfall. That's what it was.
But you know what? That act kind of like highlights what makes him one of my favorite video game characters of all time, because I don't think it was necessarily his loyalty to Dutch, but I think he was more dedicated to the family.
Yeah, like the gang as a whole.
Everything that he did once he got sick, once he finds out that he got tuberculosis, once he starts down, then once like the whole tuberculosis. Man, that shit fucked me up. Yeah, that was really fucked up too. Like I felt so sad for him because I'm like, yo, you be doing all this shit for everybody. You try to like make the best. That's the thing. He was trying to make the best situation out for everybody, including Dutch. Even though he could tell that he could, see that Dutch was going off the rails, but he wanted everybody to fucking survive. That was his whole thing. He was trying to make sure everybody's okay. Because once he got sick, you notice like the conversations that he started having with people where he'd be telling them like, yo, when shit pops off, and you know what I'm talking about, be ready. I want you to live. You know, he was setting people up like Sadie. He was making sure Sadie was set. He was telling John, you know, he was having the conversations with John and stuff like that.
He knew about the money and
Abigail, you know, Tilly, all of them, like all his like people. He was just like all the people who he knew he like weren't gone or weren't.
Yeah, he could like still trust them.
He was like, "Yo, I need y'all to be safe. I just want to make sure everybody." And there were even some side missions. Like there was the side missions with that lady, from the guy who he got tuberculosis from, who became a prostitute. I don't know if y'all completed that side mission. Did you?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
All right, it was a lady that he would run into a couple of times. He ran into her in Saint Denis again. Remember when that guy, I forget his name, he would have you go out and collect debts for him?
Yeah.
And the first debt collection that you did, where you beat that guy to death.
You spit in my fucking mouth.
And that's and that's how you got tuberculosis. That's the fucked up part. It's like, damn, this is
the simplest shit. I'm looking like, man. After that, I was like, yo, I don't want nobody.
I didn't even remember that part, yo. That's how he got tuberculosis. Wow.
Yeah, that's how he got tuberculosis, because of that fight with dude. Dude spit in his mouth, and he got like he pretty much infected him.
Oh my god, bro!
His wife showed up again, working as a prostitute in Saint Denis, and then in whatever that last town you were, she was there. And there's a side mission where you got to help her son out, like because he's working in the mines and shit like that, and like it's a real fucked up condition in the mines. So you go, you take him out the mines, and like you save his mom because she's like tricking, and she tricks with this guy who takes her off into the woods and is like trying to do some sick shit to her. So you save her and shit like that. And finally, when you get to the last of that whole story, you're like, yo, I'm sorry for everything I did. I know, like, I fucked up your life. I took your husband from you, you know, and all that. And here, take this money, and you give her like a couple of $100 and tell her, like, look, you and your son, get the fuck out of here. Start a good life. Be happy. I can't make up for what I did to your husband, and you don't owe me anything for what I'm doing now. I just need you to go and be safe, you know? And that was the type of like, you know, shit that he was doing. And I was like, yo, you know, he's trying to do the best thing to make amends. And like the conversations with the nun in Saint Denis and all that, and asking if he was a good man. I don't know. Yeah. Like after the train robbery, I think you talked to a guy after the train robbery, right, Trigun?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a different thing. I actually talked to the nun after the train robbery.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Who did you talk to after the train robbery?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, towards when you after the doctor visit, that's when you got the and he told you, look, man, you gonna die, fam. He started there was more like honor induced missions, you know what I mean? Yeah. To like, hey, you know, the game's about to be over, so if you want to get your honor up, these are the missions that you need to do. That nun, she spoke some good shit though.
Okay, so you got her too.
See, yeah. I talked to I don't remember the dude's name. I talked after I got out by the train station or whatever. I talked to a dude. What's his name? Was he the I think was he the drunk dude from the camp though?
Yeah, you talked to the priest.
That preacher from the camp. Yeah.
Yeah. And I found that interesting. I wonder what it was that you did to get him instead of the nun, because we got the nun.
Yo, and that's another thing. I feel like there was so many, I'm gonna be honest with you, at a certain point I wanted to just finish the game because I'm trying to like beat a certain amount of games on the year. So at some point I just stuck to the main missions. But did y'all do, I don't know if it was Arthur's ex-wife's missions or ex-girl? Like,
yeah, I did that.
Y'all did that. Y'all flushed that story out because I actually forgot about it.
Yeah, it ended with you going to the theater with her. Y'all went and like and she told you like, you know, she wished that you would change, and you were like, yeah, I wish I could too. And then y'all said, okay. I think she wrote you a last letter.
Oh, is that because see, I did
you talking
that.
About Arthur's little ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Man, I fuck that bitch, man. After that first mission, she was like, "Oh, help me! You know, I gotta get my brother out the cult." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine. I'll do that for you." You know. Then she sent me another letter talking about she needed more help.
Yeah.
No,
Bitch,
no.
please.
She had you do all types of missions. I did
Man,
like
nah, fam.
did a
You
bunch of
better
missions.
than me. You better than me, fam.
Hey, I'm a romantic. I have to do that.
Nah,
But it got to the end, like, and it was
You
like,
ain't get no ass though. You got a ring.
for
You
real.
got a ring.
That shit was kind of fucked up because
She's
it's
like, oh, yo, I'm glad you helped
Oh,
me out and
man.
everything, but I know that we're not gonna be together and shit. So
Hey,
here's the ring you gave me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Megas, we let her play with our emotions, fam.
Yeah, I know we did though.
No,
'cause
he
She
played his
Oh,
emotions
man.
because I peeped it after the second letter.
But again, that's the kind of guy he was. He was just like, yo,
Nah, he really was. He was going to do it just for the
Yeah.
loyalty factor. Like you might
exactly.
actually doing
Like he's still like,
yo, my exes don't get that type of loyalty. I don't give a fuck. So you telling me your real life girlfriend, you gonna go through all that shit? Like she
I can't
did?
lie, I've done shit like that before. So hey.
Oh damn.
Oh, nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, not your boy. Not in the game. I wanted to try to get my honor up. In real life, nah, fam.
So there are some people
when
who
we
you
done,
end
we
up having
done. I'll holler at you.
with afterwards. There are some people who are decent enough.
I understand that, but that's the difference between you being an ex and then you guys chill and be friends, and it's another for an ex just to actually demand shit from you.
Yeah, she kind of was extra.
And she ain't had no intention to break or compromise with the man.
I mean, could you blame her though? She wasn't trying to run with him in Dutch. She was honestly, I will say this. I don't blame her because she was like, yo, all you have to do is just give up that life. But again, that's the thing with him. His loyalty to everybody else is like he couldn't dedicate himself to one person. He had to be there for everybody.
Yeah.
And I could understand like her not wanting to like put up that because the people who he wanted to be there for, some of them didn't deserve that shit.
No, they didn't. But here's the thing. Arthur was never going to put himself first. And that's why he always took care of everyone. In order to be with that chick, he had to actually be like, yo, I'm going to do this for me and be with her. But he couldn't do that because he was like.
Well, you know what? It would have been a Red Dead Redemption 2 because I would have dipped off and like I would have been dipped off. Like just on general principle. You had people were cared about Dutch and wanted Dutch to be past this life, period. I think if he didn't get to the tuberculosis, him and Sadie would have been. I really wanted that love interest to go with Morgan and her
to pop off. Yeah,
hell yeah. If he had no tuberculosis, he would have been all up in that. You know what I mean? That would have been a romantic interest right there.
Nah, that's that.
But he dedicated his life to the gang. And the only one, man, he was like, Dutch was like, yo, everybody leaving, cuz. I'm like, yo, Arthur, like, man, you are not thinking irrational, and you're not our leader no more. You know how many people died off of Dutch's hands, off his ill decision making? Man, It could not have been me. I would have did a robbery. I would have did like a good gang job and would never came back. Because I knew he was making he was like tossing
Dutch was trash. That's fact.
Yeah, no, after that first big hit, like the bank robbery, when you all got through that, you got that first big hit, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Nah, that's like, true. Yeah, I'm bouncing. But he stayed around, and that's the thing. He had to stay there because he didn't want to leave everybody. He wanted everybody to be happy, but he never thought about his own happiness. It was like once he got sick, he started thinking like, damn, yo.
What about me, nigga? What about me? What about me?
Like, I wasted so much time and all that. And like, you know what? No, I commend him for instead of just being like asshole about it and then finally decide like, oh, now I want to be about myself. He was like, you know what? With my last time on earth, I'm just going to make sure I don't have other people go the same path with me. That's why he was in everybody's ear like, yo, you need to change your life. Like, for real. This shit ain't worth it. Right. He was just like, exactly go do whatever. And I was happy he sent Tilly away and all that because, you know, I hate to say it this way, but I really was mad when Lenny died, and I didn't want to see no black people die in this game.
Yeah, no.
I'd have been fucked up, yo. Yo, when Lenny got hit, I was like, yo, man, we got drunk. We had a good time.
Why y'all clap my mans, though?
We were like, we were up there wilding and shit like that. Lenny up there in the like place fucking people. And
that shit. That mission was dope.
Shit. Like, yo, that whole thing, that drunk scenario was hilarious.
Yeah, that shit was mad funny, actually.
But who got you set? But who got you set up in the town, Micah? And that's one everybody should have known. Like if Micah was like no good.
I knew Micah was. Shit. Remember when y'all had to go and save Micah and he was just killing everybody? I'm like, yo, this dude is wild, bro.
He murdered that whole. You had y'all murder that whole fucking town. I was like,
for real.
What is?
Didn't he go back in at the end?
And then he did it for fucking guns. He has you running through the town. Y'all not leaving. Instead of just leaving the town after he breaks out, he's like, nah, we stand here because I gotta get something. And it's for fucking guns.
Nah, Micah trash.
We doing all this shit. I got like $1,000 bounty so you can get your guns. Bruh.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Not for no cash, but guns.
Right, just guns. He ain't even like, he ain't even care about anything else. He just want his gun. All right, so nah, go buy you. I'll give you the money to buy a gun. Fuck that. But yeah, Micah was just horrible.
But you know what? But the thing, you know what? Even though Micah was horrible, he was real about his horribleness.
Yeah, no, I gotta admit, he was on it.
Dutch was just manipulating shit. At least you know what you dealing with Micah. He didn't sugarcoat the shit that he did. He'll get on your balls. I'll give him credit for Mike, even though he was a rat.
Nah, see, to me, nah, Micah's out. That snitching shit, nah. Like, I mean, he was dirty. He was
before the snitch part.
He came clean about his dirty shit, but that's
I know what she's saying though, because it's like, he everything that he was, he showed you.
He didn't. Before the snitch shit.
He did. And Arthur never liked him because Arthur knew who he was too.
Yeah, and he didn't give a fuck. He was like, "I'm just gonna be the dude." Because he showed you that in the beginning.
Yeah,
and like he was like hyping Bill Williamson up, and Bill Williamson in there calling black people. I forget what he called him, but he's in there calling out black people, and he's hyping him. They're like, "Yeah, Mike, piece of shit."
They made Bill look dumb as shit this whole game, bro. I was like, "Damn, Bill, you got a 3rd grade education, fam?"
He was like the D squad. He was like the D squad.
For real.
Yeah, it's no surprise that he sided with Dutch in the end because he was just dumb as shit.
Yeah, he just like
he was an easy mark.
Yeah, he like Lenny from Mice and Men and shit. Okay, right. George.
Mm-hmm. Yes, no, yes, sir, no, sir.
Yeah, for real.
That's and wild. Then another thing that I want to say, as the ending, the true ending to the whole saga with Dutch. He went out like a bitch too. If you played Red Dead 1, you know that Dutch actually took his own life, jumped over a cliff.
I was kind of mad at him for that.
Yeah, me too.
One, he robbed you of the chance to kill him. But 2, he actually like did some Killmonger type shit where he gives us like poetic like speech to make you kind of like have some feels for him going out like that. It's like, yo, nah, you ain't supposed to have this type of ending. You don't deserve that type of ending for the shit that you did.
Yeah.
But he did it anyway. And it's like, fuck you. And like he had John off feeling bad and shit like that. Like, man. I guess that's why like with the whole thing though, with John like always being hesitant because he saved John, he killed Micah. But fuck that. I wouldn't have cared. Nah, you left me to die. This don't make up for that because you left me to die.
Yo, nothing makes up for that because like you was hoping I would die. So now we're not good forever.
Just when I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, you didn't even. All I wanted to do was kill. I'm like all through the stream, like I totally forgot how Dutch went out on the first game, the first Red Dead. I'm like, yo, I'm on Red Dead 2. Yo, let me kill Dutch, fam. Let me kill him.
I'm gonna keep it.
I was like, I don't care. I don't care about. I forgot. I literally forgot.
I forgot the Dutch ending died. To the first. Yeah, me too.
I forgot how Dutch died. Ending. So all through Red Dead 2, I was like, I need to kill Dutch right now, and then we can get the fuck out of here because apparently Dutch is going crazy. And I'm like, all throughout my stream of playing Red Dead 2 was I want to kill Dutch. I want to kill Dutch. I'll be fine if I die, if I kill Dutch. So after I play the game, I'm going through notes. It was like I said, the game was so good. I'm looking up, after spoilers and in-depth interviews and stuff, and then I find out in Red Dead 1 that Dutch fell over the cliff. I was like, you bitch. I was looking at that shit. I was like, totally forgot that.
I know. I should have looked it up.
I remembered, and I was trying to figure out how they were going to let Dutch live. That's why the like second ending in the epilogue really, really pissed me off, because again, he had a chance to murder that motherfucker right then. Why you let him go? I don't care. Again, I don't give a fuck. He let Micah, like, he killed Micah for me. You ain't living. You all this shit that you put us all through. All my friends, you got killed. You like fucking like almost got my kid killed like twice. That kid got fucking like caught up twice.
Look, real life, he would have died. He would have lied. He would have died. My wife is fucking
caught by the Pinkertons and shit like that. All that shit, like, no. Everything. You gone. You gone.
No
shouldn't have got that.
That's facts.
Shouldn't have got to that part.
That's facts.
No. Also, what pissed me off too about the epilogue was that they didn't tell us how John got caught up until you watched the credits. And then y'all watch the credits after the game?
Hell no. You know I did.
Okay.
I had to go on YouTube and find and we watched it. You know me, I had that game. I was playing that game for damn near 60, 70 hours. When as soon as I saw the man credits, it was like rap.
Why the fuck are the credits 30 minutes long?
Yo, you told me you was on the stream. You was like, yo, you know you gotta watch that shit, right? I'm like, man, shit. I'll watch it tomorrow.
No, seriously. The credits in that game, that shows you how long this game and how like it overstays its welcome at that.
Yeah, it really does.
30 minutes long, and there was a lot of shit in the credits because you actually got to find out what happened to the rest of the gang, and so who survived and all of that, which was cool. Like to see Tilly get married and all that. You saw the guy who was the cook. He started his own store and all of that shit, and everybody Charles got to go off and Sadie got to go off and do her thing. I was almost mad though because I thought they were going to kill Sadie and Charles in that last fight. Charles got shot and you had to leave him, and then Sadie got fucking stabbed in the gut. I was like, yo,
I thought she was fit because back in the day, them stabs would get you killed off top. Like ain't no surgery, stuff like that. Yo,
right, especially since you got to ride that horse all the way to the next town and like.
I was streaming.
Yeah.
I was streaming and Sai was in the stream. Yo, I think Megas might have been in the stream too. Yo, what about certain parts of the game? I was like, really, fam? Like, y'all really gonna make me build this house though? I'm like, this man started talking about, yo, shout out to Bob the Builder. I'm like,
that stream when you were doing
really,
that because I knew
really gonna make me fucking put this house together. Like, come on, fam. Like okay, you had to put the fence together. I understand that, but the house, bro, like I was dead.
From the foundation to everything. Like they had you literally nail the foundation together.
I was and I love the story, but that epilogue, like I finished the game, and then Megan was like, yo, you got like a 6 to 8 hour epilogue, and I'm like, seriously, fam? And then I'm doing that. I'm living on the, John living on the farm, whatever, doing that, and I'm like, damn, like by the time the game was over, I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm kind of glad it's over now, because like I just feel like it overstayed its welcome. Like I don't know, you know. And I ain't even like I said,
building houses. You didn't feel like building houses.
Nah, I wasn't trying to fuck that Bob the Builder though. They could have missed me with that shit. But I mean I feel like, dude, I don't know. I guess like towards the end, like I said, I was trying to finish the game, and I feel like if you it depends this game and whether you loved it or not, because like I know I get the impression, like I feel like Lady really loved it, and for me, I feel like I liked it a lot, but I didn't love it because I felt like there were things that they did that were great, but I feel like there were things that were still missing that they had the time to make better, like the gun mechanics, like the story, and like I feel like it was too sporadic and the slow beginning. Like there's too many things for me that took away from the game to make me love it. But the thing is, the story, and I love a narrative, the story really got me, and that's what makes if the story was not good, I'd be like, yo, this game trash off top. But the story was amazing. Like, And lady, is that why you really love it? Because you didn't get into those gameplay mechanics where like I was like I got to the I was returning a wolf skin, and like I bumped into the dude. He was like, call the cops, and he was like, we're closed. And I'm like, what? Like I'm like the gameplay mechanic kind of threw
no,
me.
No, get me wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you on that note. The gameplay mechanics were difficult to say the least. I'm not trying to like waste ammo when I'm trying to shoot people 3 feet in front of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, if I shoot a headshot, you're supposed to go down.
Yeah.
And you're not going down.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
But the content and the story just that overtook the gameplay mechanics to me.
Yeah, so that was when you look at that, so that to you that's like that overshadowed anything else that was wrong with it. The fact that the content and the story was so amazing.
Yeah, because and as well, it's not like, oh, I just played. I played the first Red Dead before.
Yeah.
So this is something that I wanted to play.
You already knew what it was.
So despite what it was, despite how how perfect, how flawed it is, I was gonna play it regardless.
So you wasn't bored at the beginning though, or you just had the mindset of I know what I'm doing, like I know what I'm getting into.
I know what I'm getting into.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be some dry spells,
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be some dry moments there, but because there were dry moments like that in Red Dead 1. So
yeah, no question.
If you can endure that, then you can endure this. Like I said, it is a commitment. I see a lot of people like when Red Dead 2 came out talking about, yo, I'm supposed to play this, fam, and they didn't even complete it, and then they want to talk about the game. I'm like, okay, cool. Did you finish the game yet? And this is at a time that I haven't finished the game.
Yeah.
So they're like, nah, and I'm like, you can only talk about how much you have played, but you can't judge the game as a whole because that's not fair. I agree. Like I said, I can't talk about God of War right now. I can only talk about what I played so far. Yeah. So, but like I said, my body was ready for it. So I took it how I took it, and I'm satisfied with my purchase. With my little $60, I was satisfied with what I bought.
Word. No, I feel you, and that's another thing. Like I feel like a lot of gamers now, a lot of people talking, but they ain't finished the game. And for me, see, anytime I talk about something, like if I talk like Horizon Zero Dawn, I'll tell people, I'll preface my statements by saying, listen, I'm only 20% into the game, so keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Like when I talk about Anthem, I say, hey, I only played the demo, and I only know it's breaking PS4s and is people getting refunds. That's all I know. So that's why I'm speaking from that standpoint. But a lot of people out here in these streets didn't finish Red Dead. But when I saw BG's video of Broken Games, when I saw his video of that input lag, I was dead.
But that's PlayStation. I don't know, but see, I ain't played it on PlayStation 4. I played it on Xbox, so it was different for me.
Okay.
I didn't really have input lag, so
yeah, I had minimal, but like I noticed it, but it wasn't like BG's was crazy. Like he was literally hitting the button, and then 2 seconds later it was turning and shooting. Like, so I don't know what was going on with his joint.
Yeah, like my only issue was, like I said, like it just felt janky, like moving and stuff like that. And that's not necessarily an input thing. That's just poor mechanics.
Yeah.
So that was my only issue. But it's still like, I would never tell somebody don't play this or don't buy it. I would just give you the warning, like, yo, it's gonna take a while to kick in.
Oh yeah.
You gotta let it kick in, because if you judge it off the first few hours, you're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is this?
And that's what like the majority of people were like judging on like the first few hours. And I'm like, you got to get like 10, 15 hours deep until it start getting juicy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And here's the thing. I respect people. Like my boy Sai was like, nah, fam, I ain't got that time. Like, I'm trying to get this in. I respect people. If they step away from it, like, yeah, this ain't for me, I respect it. But at the same time, you ain't get the full experience. So you can't see, and this is the problem. What would you say to someone who's like, if a game takes 10 hours to get good, it's not worth playing. Like,
yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that to somebody. I can say, like, for myself, it didn't catch me then, but I can't tell you it's worth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't really know its overall worth. I just know, like, in the beginning, it just did nothing for me.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I try to avoid getting into the whole, like, it's trash thing.
Yeah, no, I know. And that's
love to bury thing. It's like we mentioned Anthem before. Like right now, Anthem for real, I'm not about it. It may get better later down the line. That being said, I'm not gonna do no video cutting on it because
sure not, because I got people that play it and enjoyed it. Why are you gonna put salt on it? But I tell you, when they be talking about that Anthem, I'll be like, exit stage left, man. Y'all can have that conversation. I don't want no parts of it.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this. It's funny because I most of the time the stuff I say I be joking, especially on Twitter. I don't take Twitter serious. I be joking, got mad jokes with Twitter. This is what I'm gonna say about Anthem though, because I wanted the developer when he tweet. I just went at him the other day when he tweeted out. Here's the thing: I played the demo. I felt like it was clunky. I only played for probably 2 hours. Didn't even do all the suits. I know for me personally, it's not my type of game that I'm into. Like I wasn't really big in Halo and all that stuff, and it felt a little Halo-ish. I wasn't really into it. But what I will say is this: I'm gonna wait for the game to be free to play, and then I'll give my personal opinion after that. But right now, I'm gonna say, like, when people say Anthem, I'll be like, nah, fam. And the developer came out and tweeted the other day a screenshot. They took a picture of people doing motion capture, and he was like, we're dedicated to bringing you a great experience. And I retweeted at him, y'all should have been dedicated to bringing a good game that didn't break people's consoles at the beginning. And then I put hashtag things change. Like, don't play with me, fam. Don't tell me you dedicated to bringing us a good experience when the game dropped and it had issues, it had mad bugs, and it broke people's PS4s. People were getting refunds, and y'all dropped the price within a week of the game coming out. To me, those are red flags. Now, I'm not going to say Anthem trash, but with those red flags, I'm good, fam. I'll wait till it's free. Yeah, I ain't going to throw salt on it, but like, y'all not going to roll that shit out and tell me to cop it. And I'm going to just be cool. Like, oh, okay, you're dedicated to go. Great. I'll play it. Like, nah.
But I think that's the difference between that and Red Dead. Like, you can get that heat for doing shit like breaking stuff, like the ridiculous bugs and stuff like that. But people are jumping on Red Dead because it just didn't interest them in the beginning.
Yeah.
So therefore, they're just all of a sudden like starting to like clap on it because, you know, oh, it didn't interest me, so it must be trash. No, life don't work like that.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
You know, some people like Pepsi, some people like Coke. That don't mean either of them trash. You just don't like it.
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm curious to get your thoughts on that online though.
Oh my god. Okay.
All
right, so now here's where we're gonna like clap on this game.
Yeah. That online, hey, y'all got some liquor on you? Pour out a little liquor. That online dead, bro.
No, I'm just saying, man, I want it to be good. I want it to be good.
I couldn't
what happened? Because the first one's online was good.
They don't want the slow shit. That's the thing. They don't want the slow pace, action packed, blowing up cars and races and stuff. They don't want to race horses. They don't want to go do poker games. They don't want to live that life.
They want to bring a tank and blow your shit up when you're just trying to bring your drugs from the warehouse to the meeting point. For real, leave me alone. Let me do my damn mission.
The first Red Dead online. That was cool.
It was cool. Team Deathmatch was awesome.
Yeah, why is this one so bad?
I don't know.
Yo, it's
like multiplayer. Like, they're like,
they giving away.
It's horrible.
Yo, they giving away free shit every day. Here's the thing: GTA 5 is still popping online. Like GTA 5 still flourishing. Red Dead Online dead.
That's the saving grace for maybe Red Dead Online, because GTA Online started out janky.
Oh my god, that was the worst.
Bro. It had a lot better, like, ground than this does in the beginning. It still started out janky, so maybe they can fix this shit. But right now,
yo, I don't know. Yo, I'm gonna be real with you, Megas. It's looking suspect, fam. They just released the latest update. They was like, "Hey, the new fishing competition."
Damn, can you finish the sentence?
Oh man, they talking about the new update. Got the new fishing competition, and I'm like, for real?
Okay.
I mean, that ain't my bag. Maybe I don't know.
I ain't been online for so long. I just logged in back online. They gave me 2 gifts.
Yeah, nah, they really handed them out like Christmas.
Let me put it this way. Remember when they gave away all that gold?
Oh
I
yeah,
get it because I haven't been on since like the second week it came out. That gold's gone. They can take it. They keep it. I don't.
I have not. Me and Sai got on there, and we were just lassoing people. We were just lassoing people.
Y'all some fucking assholes, and I hate y'all.
Yo,
oh yeah, like yo, that shit pisses me off. When I was on there, I'm like, first of all,
man, well, come on, let me live, fam.
Now I'm just like, I'm trying to get back to my horse after going and grab something, and I'm like walking back to my horse, and all of a sudden my body yanks back. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like all this posse just comes out of nowhere. Like, dude, pick me up. I got loose. I started running to my horse. His boy came, lassoed me, and then like shot me in the head. Like, okay, all right, we out.
Now come on, man, that lasso was fire.
Nah, bro.
Bro, that's the funnest.
Getting hunted by a posse is not cool. That shit ain't fucking cool. No, that's just not. Nah.
We got on there.
The creative character, Jung. Oh my god, they just did people. Period. So dirty.
Yo, you look so fucked up in the creative character.
Oh yeah, that shit was looking crazy.
It wasn't good. But if you like want to take a time, it's not. It could be worse. It could be worse. And they're at least trying to fix it a little bit.
I guess.
Do you see it coming back ever?
We talking about the online? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's Rockstar.
They can fix it. They'll probably get it to where people would play it like GTA. Again, nobody remembers like how GTA when it started off. You create a character.
I do.
You get 3 hours in, and your character gets deleted out of nowhere.
Yeah, I remember that. And they ain't released. What is it? Was
the heist took forever.
The heist didn't come out till like a year later.
Right. So, maybe they'll get some stuff like the heist and things like that. Like they'll have like planned train robberies and
like the heist. Like yeah. That's what's gonna really is the heist is that in this time period. Like, is it gonna be enough to tempt people to come back?
And that's the thing. You got to think also to be real. Red Dead doesn't have nowhere near the base that GTA 5.
Yeah,
like,
you could get your own places and
I'm telling you,
collect horses and camp out with them.
I really think the Red Dead Redemption Online, I hope it comes back because it'll be good for gaming in general. But I don't see it. That's just me though.
I think they just need to do like this, like add property. That'll be good to the Red Dead world. I think they need to put like challenges while you're online with people like they do on GTA 5 when they want to do like the burnout challenge or automatic races and stuff like that.
Or who could?
It's just it's not a bad online. It's just a slower pace. It's a slower pace.
Yeah, no, they flesh out the activities and get rid of that multiplayer, please.
But like you said, lady, in this Overwatch, Fortnite world of gaming that we're living in, though, how long can a slow pace like that sustain itself? I mean, if
I'm hopeful, but realistically, it won't last.
Yeah,
because I haven't been online for a minute.
Yeah, no.
And that's what I'm saying. And you love Red Dead, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I hope it can come back, but I know I'm done with the game for sure. Like I'm done with the game. I'm on to Horizon now.
It's
not even on my hard drive.
That's cold. You cold, bro.
Yeah, I'm not coming back.
Tell me the online is worth it, and I might get back.
Nah, but why? Yeah, hey, I need that 102 gigabytes back. Man.
Yo, oh my god, that 120 gigs.
Won't you get an external hard drive?
Nah, it's not worth that.
Nah, I got the internal. I got 2 terabytes.
I have an external hard drive. I'm fine. Red Dead don't need to be there.
Nah, I still got it on my hard drive because I got that 2 terabyte internal. So
yeah, I got a 2 terabyte one too. It's off my hard drive.
But that Red Dead Online, he rip.
Oh, really quick though, the endings. So when I said that we got the good ending, like he just died on the ground with you two, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the bad ending is I think there's two things that can trigger it. If you get the wolf, or if you don't help John in the end. If you go back for the money.
Okay.
Those things can trigger it. What happens is after the fight, Micah pretty much beats your ass and then talks shit and was like, "Yeah, I'm the motherfucking one who did it, and that's and I'm gonna do you too." And then he shoots you in the head. And
oh my god, bro!
I thought he stabbed him.
He might have stabbed him. Yeah, he basically kills you after talking shit and like letting you know.
I ain't trying to have that.
So yeah, you were lucky to like get the good end because I would have been pissed as fuck.
Oh hell yeah! If Micah kills you, like fam, that's
people
the worst.
Replaying it just to play the bad ending. I'm like, man, you tripping, fam.
Yeah, nah.
Just go to your last save.
Yeah, for real.
Like, go to your last save. Say fuck you to John, and so you can get it. Or don't replay it.
That's great.
I was like, I told myself, like, yo, fam, if whatever, I did not want to play like, I don't want it to play Red Dead and be worried about him dying at the beginning. You know what I mean? I'm going to play like I want to play him. So if I got a bounty and I got a witness, I got to kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're killing the witness. I said, I don't need no witnesses.
Yo, I can't.
That bad ending was fucked up, though. I would have been pissed.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed.
A part of me, I'm going to be honest with you, a part of me, and if I had all the time in the world, a part of me wants to go back through the whole game and just kill everybody. Like, just,
I wish
the
there
worst
was
shit, right? Just rob every motherfucker, kill every motherfucker.
You can go by it, can just like shoot Dutch in the head after their first mission. Like,
I'm trying to kill everybody and see what happens, you know?
Yeah, it's like some people who really like that dude, that Bronte dude who was like fucking with the kids. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, they stole Jack and shit. Nah, fam, you're dead.
She's like, you stole my lecker.
yo, that part with her, that shit was crazy though, because she was fucking nuts, yo.
She's like, I'm gonna just.
By the way, did you ever go back to the house?
No, I didn't.
Go back to the. If you ever went back to the house, you'd see her dead body.
Burnt house?
Yeah, the burnt up house.
Yeah.
She ran back in that house, yo, because her body is laying on the house. You noticed her body is laying inside the house, burnt up.
Why would she go back inside when we left?
I have no idea. She wasn't going to save her sons, but she actually had ran back into that house and like basically threw herself in the fire. I guess she was like, "Fuck it, my life's over." So she just she literally let herself burn to death.
Are y'all talking about that Braithwaite?
Yeah, the Braithwaite shit.
Yo, do y'all feel like they really flushed out that story? Like,
that went by too quick to me because it was just I get this money, we play him. Then, like I said,
I feel like it was kind of like
that was one of the dumbest decisions that Dutch ever thought of. Like, hey, let's go double cross them.
Yeah, like,
and like they not like the small ain't that like the small like the town big. That town is small. They gonna know.
They live across the street from each other. Of course, they see you.
And it's like, hey, with a new gang in town, with a town about 20 people, so let's fuck with the two biggest families and let's double like everybody. That was random and stupid to me.
Everybody was family, so they know.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can you be so dumb?
Yeah, that was a horrible plan. I feel like, you know.
But now when you think about it too, like the fact that he was looking for some Civil War gold too, it's like, yo, what are we doing? We trying to find out where they hidden Civil War. We really trying to find a hidden treasure from one of these.
Oh, so it's American treasure now, right?
Right, exactly. This is your plan. You trying to find a treasure map from two crazy ass fucking families who hate each other, and in between, you're gonna try to play each other against each other. No, that makes no sense.
Yo, you know what? that just triggered a memory for me. One of the best parts of the whole game. This dude, you find him he's like I think he's homeless, and he's like, "Yo, could you?" Because he got evicted from his house, right? The bank took back his house. He's like, "Yo, can you go?" What's that?
I know what you're talking about.
He's like, "Yo, can you go back to my house and look for my things?" And then you find this notebook, and you realize he was involved in like selling and trading and buying slaves. Yo, I saw that book. I came back to that ass. I was like, "Hey, fam, catch this headshot though." Had to kill that motherfucker off top.
I think he died before I think something happened in time. Like the time went. No, I didn't kill him. I left him alone. I took all his shit.
Nah, I see. You was dealing with slaves. You were selling and trading slaves. You dead off top. I'm killing you
for the culture.
For the culture. That's facts. When I saw that book, I was like, fam, you was really out here selling slaves. Now you homeless.
He was dying anyway, and he was begging he was gonna die. So I just like took all his shit and left him there to die.
Damn. No, I had to get that satisfaction for the culture, of course.
I wish they had a mechanic where you could hang people because I would have hung them.
Yeah,
too good.
What was it? The hanging in Saint Denis. What was it? What was it? Gang?
Oh yeah.
The rival.
What was the rival gang? Yeah, damn, I can't even remember.
Yeah, I can't
the rival gang. The thing when we got all their, because they were supposed to save him. They were supposed to like.
Oh yeah, they had it set up, the sniper and all that.
But when that wasn't gonna happen, and you saw the look on his face,
he was like, "I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
What's going on?" And like, y'all ain't popped this shit off yet. Hello.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That's what you get though.
Nah, he really do though.
I was mad at Sadie because she like wilded the fuck out and started stabbing people in public. I was like, all right, calm down, Sadie. You're gonna get us all fucked up. Like, calm down. We had to run. They had to run and fight with the police because she just decided I'm gonna stab the fuck out of his men in the crowd. Like, yo, Sadie, you tripping. I understood why she did it because they killed her husband, but still, you tripping, girl. Like you gonna get us all caught.
Yeah, nah, for real.
But that was one of the reasons why I love Sadie, because like I said, she ain't give a fuck. She ain't care how big you were, who you were. She was gonna get you. Like when she was the bounty hunter in the epilogue, she was like, I don't care. Like they come at me. Right, yeah. She was like, they come at me, I come back at them. Like that's how it goes.
Hell yeah.
When you had to go back and steal dude back who stole him from her, she was like, nah, I'm gonna murder that whole gang and I'm gonna kill him too. And I'm gonna take my shit.
Oh hell yeah.
She got her revenge.
Yeah, she did. No, it's like you don't cross. That's why I'm game with her. Because you cross her, she coming for that ass.
Them old Driscolls though.
Definitely.
Yeah, I had to get that name because I'm like, yeah, there was a big rival because I guess
that's actually fucked up. Because remember, dude who used to be in that gang, what they did to him?
Oh yeah,
where they cut his head off and sent him back on the horse. I was like, yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild. I guess Dutch had killed his brother or something.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Dutch is the cause of all the shit. I wouldn't have been in trouble with them if it wasn't for fucking Dutch.
Nah,
wouldn't be in trouble with the Cornwalls if it wasn't for Dutch. Wouldn't have fucked with them. Like Dutch just fucks with everybody.
Yeah, Leviticus. He fucked with the most like powerful dude, and I ain't even when I found out he had the Pinkertons on him and shit. I was like, yo, Dutch wild for real. That was crazy.
Yeah, so that's just great. But no, it was a really, really good game. If you have a chance to play it. But just know that you're in for a long, long playthrough.
I know people who played it haven't even touched it yet. I'm like, yo, this dude told me, hey, you need to like finish the game. I'm like, okay, fam, I'm gonna finish it. Then I finished the game. I'm like, when you gonna start playing Red Dead? Oh no, let me go play something else. I said, stop talking all that shit then.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about Red Dead unless you ain't touch. You didn't even touch it. You didn't even crack it open. Like,
yeah.
But I highly recommend it.
Yeah, no, I would here. You know what? I'll recommend it too, but I would preface it by telling people because I'm telling you now the way cats are gaming now. I would tell them definitely get it, but just be prepared. The first few hours is going to take you a while to get in the story, but once you get into it, it's fire. Because like I feel like I really feel like the attention span of people now, like they when they get on Red Dead, I'm telling you, they're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Think about it right now. Think about how many people bought the game and how many people finished it. It's like I saw BG tweeted it like a couple weeks ago. The percentage of people who bought the game, like Spider-Man, was like 70%. God of War was like 80%. Red Dead was like 22% of the people who bought it finished it. So, you know, gamers out here, they ain't finishing these games. That's facts. You know, and especially
you just run out of time and don't finish it. You know, and this if you like it, you don't finish it. But don't just like be out here talking mad shit.
Yeah.
These stats. I hate when people see tweets like that and then they be like, see, this game trash. Like,
yeah, nah, that's what I tweeted. I'm like, I tweeted at I actually tweeted back. I'm like, because he BG tweeted, he was like, this is this your God? This is your game of the year. And it's like, fam, you can't do that, because that's not, first of all, Spider-Man, if you play straight through, is an 8-hour story. God of War is a 20, 25 hour story. Red Dead, with all the intricacies, you could spend up to 200 hours with all the stuff you got to do. And plus it's an open world. So you can't, like the games he was comparing it to, it wasn't really a fair comparison, but people love to see them stats and jump all over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
No. But it's a good game. I still say Rockstar's still overrated, but hey, that's another discussion.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Rockstar video. Y'all be tripping sometimes.
Yeah, I bought GTA 5 3 times. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, no, that's all that overrated game too.
Oh man, Megan
said it's a bad game. I think it's a bad game. It's overrated. Seriously, the best GTA is still going to be San Andreas.
Oh, I agree with that.
San Andreas was fire. I'm a GTA 5 guy all the way. I just love the 3 different characters. I like the
characters and everything like that, but yeah, nah, I'm good.
That what was it? Nico Bellic?
When I realized that Rockstar Games was overrated, by the way.
The Nico Bellic joint, that was the worst GTA ever.
That game, oh my god, that story.
Horrible.
All I liked was Roman and Brucey. Seriously. That was it. Like I could do without, yeah. But damn, it is what it is. All right, so any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Okay, gameplay is trash. Great story.
Oh man. My closing thoughts on Red Dead. First 10 hours, if you can stay awake, the game opens up to be a beautiful experience. That's facts. It ain't no goddamn game of the gen. I need everybody that said they need to smack themselves in the face, because that's just stupid. That's it.
All right. My closing thoughts are Red Dead Redemption is a very good game. Yeah, I agree with them on the mechanics and everything. But I will say this. Lady Infamous is trash for what she said about God of War and the DM.
That's facts. That is actual facts.
I
can confirm that. I can confirm that.
Okay, what I say about God of War?
Nah.
Yeah,
in the stream.
In the stream?
Look,
oh man,
game of year. I don't care what you say.
Nah, lady, for real though. Come on, God of War. That game. Come on, that's fire though.
I can't with you. I mean, hey, seriously.
You coming from somebody that this is my first God of War game. Put that in mind. I have never played a God of War game before that.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
In my opinion.
I'm sorry, what?
I think you picked the best one to make your first, in my opinion.
Yeah,
and I agree with that.
Because before it was a hack and slash.
Yeah,
that's it was. Real. It's an RPG linear game, so I can fuck with that.
Yeah, no, like as much as I love playing God of War games, I recognize that the story in God of War is just ridiculous. Kratos before this one, I hated Kratos. I thought Kratos. I love Kratos video game. No, he's the worst video game character ever created.
Whoa.
I said this on the podcast.
Oh wow. Okay,
that's it. You know what? We ain't gonna accept that.
That's disrespectful. I don't even know the man like that. I don't got enough respect out here in these streets.
Yo, man, come on.
And we can have this.
Read it to me, boy.
But yeah, nah, he's a
how you gonna disrespect? Hey, how you gonna disrespect one of our fellow brethren like that? Come here, boy. Come on, man. That dude is the GOAT.
He has a personality in this game. He didn't have a personality before. He was just a like fucking maniac. Seriously.
Yeah.
His motivations, and we'll discuss this after the podcast because I want to keep going. But his motivations were trash. And I'm sorry.
What God of War? He opened up the scene with a threesome. Was that God of War 2?
Wow, really?
Yeah,
hey,
yeah, nah.
Kratos out here getting it, fam.
Fucking trash. He was not a good person. You should have no sympathy for Kratos.
Nah, Kratos, my guy though, for real.
None. You feel for him here because he's trying to make amends, but before
he about 60 years old too.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, Kratos is trash. But anyway,
lady, what you say? God of War is your game of the year 2018? That's what's up.
That's not what I said.
Oh, my bad.
A couple of months ago.
Okay.
That's not what I said.
Nah,
it was unfair. It was unfair because I didn't play God of War at the time when I said it.
Yeah.
So I was Red Dead 2 all day.
Yeah.
I was like Red Dead 2 all day, and I'm like God of War, and I was like, you know what? They got that. I respected their decision, and I can understand why when I play.
Okay.
I ain't saying it's trash. I'm just saying.
No, I respect that.
I'm a fresh face on it, so I don't know what's I mean I got the clip notes, but I didn't actually play anything, so that's coming from a different perspective.
Yeah, no, I respect it.
Shout out to Santa Monica Studios.
Shout out to Corey Barlog and them. Holla.
Shayna Moon, holla.
All right, so plug your stuff before we go so people know where to find you.
Okay, I want to thank everybody that stopped by today, listening to us ramble. It was a great conversation. I'll be honest, I felt like I was at home, so I'm cool. It was good. Grown Woman Gaming, best thing on a Saturday morning, Saturday 9 a.m., noon Eastern, and go to my hub, lady_infamous30 on my Twitter. All the information that you'll ever need from me will be there. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I had a great time.
All right.
Hey, and shout out, really quick, shout out Black Magus for having us on here. Definitely hit me with the invite. Really appreciate that, my brother. It's your boy Trigun 411. You can find me at Twitter, Trigun 4848. You can also find our network, Friday Night Gaming Podcast _ on Twitter. That's where you'll find Friday Night Gaming Podcast. We do that bi-weekly, usually on a Saturday night. We also do we did our pilot episode of Catch 24. That's 24 sports topics in 24 minutes. Crazy, chaotic. We do that bi-weekly as well. So every week you getting something from Friday Night Gaming Podcast. Make sure you check us out. Hit me up on twitch.tv/Trigun411. Your boy's on the struggle bus on there. So go ahead and hit your boy with a follow and appreciate it. Lady, good meeting you. Magus, it was crazy fun. Definitely felt like I was at home with the convo. And hey, play Red Dead, kill the clan for the culture. Let's get it.
Please do. All right.
Facts.
Thank both of you for coming on. Appreciate you guys coming through and doing this. Everybody who came through and watched, thank you for watching. This will be up for everybody to watch the replay. I'm also going to make a VOD for it, so I'll send it to you guys if you want to post it on your stuff.
Oh yeah, no question.
So I'm gonna set that up after we're done with this. So, and thank you everybody, appreciate it, and we will see you next time on Wiseguys Discuss. All right, peace.